Good morning, dolls, and welcome to Little Gretchen's workshop. First of all, I wanted to say thank you and welcome to 2023 here at Little Gretchen's workshop. I want to thank each and every one of you dolls for being with me, being a part of my channel, and making this first year on YouTube absolutely wonderful. I'm working on some things to celebrate me crossing over to 2,000 subscribers. I haven't actually pulled all that together, but I want you dolls to know that I'm working on it. One of the suggestions, or actually more than one of the suggestions, some of you indicated that you wanted to meet the dolls of the house individually. So I'm working on putting that together. And in light of your desire to know about that, there's some special things that I need to bring you up to date on within the house. And I want to actually take a moment to say thank you to those of you all who have sent me chats and messages and emails and letters and cards. I hadn't been to my post office box since before Daddy passed in December, and when I went, it was packed. It was full, and I just want to say thank you to all of you for your concern and empathy and sympathy and compassion you've shown to me through this season. I've just kind of jumped into the videos for 2023 and kind of just really just buried myself in my work, because when I'm here in the workshop working on things, I feel very close to Daddy, remembering the things he taught me, just being in that moment and doing what he taught me to do. And I just want you all to know I appreciate your support, your prayers, your kindness. And so today, what I want to show you, I did kind of break things off here for away from the bags, boxes, and luggage just for today, because I want to bring you up to date, as I mentioned, what's going on in the house. So without further ado, so you dolls remember sari that I received from one of you wonderful dolls, from Maria. Okay, I just want you to see him. Remember, I got him, and he came to me all the way from Sweden. And anyway, he's going to be meeting somebody very special here in the rooming house. He's been working with the men of the house at the dollhouse that I received from Miss Wendy Waggy. Remember the dollhouse that I got, that I said it was a gift that looked like a haul? That's our new property that the dolls are preparing, because there's a need for housing here at Little Gretchen's workshop community. And so in the light of that, I made a wife for Sadi. Now, he hasn't met her yet, but she's already his wife, so he's going to be introduced to her shortly, and she's going to meet her here at the rooming house. I want to show you to her and tell you a little bit about her. This is Sadi's new wife. Now, her name is Marguerite. Now, I made Marguerite from polymer clay, and I made her specifically for Sadi. Her parents sent her here to the rooming house to learn how to sew with some of the ladies of the house. They're going to teach her how to sew, and she's going to stay here for a year. The plan is that she stay here for a year and then return home. But she's going to meet Sadi, and he's going to fall in love with her. And there's a whole story behind that, but I'm not going to tell you all of it. But I just want you to meet her and see her. And I just want you to see her with her lovely little hat on. Okay, that's her little hat. And this little purse that I made in an earlier video, this is actually her purse. And these two lovely little luggages that I made in the process of the bags, boxes, and luggage. And that's why it was necessary for me to do these videos, because the storyline for Sadi and Marguerite go along with the process. So I had to break and kind of let you all know what was going on in the rooming house and what's going on with the additional property that the dolls are preparing in the community, to make sure there's enough housing for all of the dolls that need homes. So without further ado, I'm going to show you, give you some glimpses of what's going on in the new property, so you'll kind of be up to date with what's actually happening, and it'll kind of give you a foreshadowing of what's going to be going on between the rooming house and the newly acquired property. So let me go on and show you that clip really quick. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you dolls, from those of you all who've been with me from the very beginning up to whoever subscribed today. I appreciate and love each and every one of you, and thank you for being a part of Little Gretchen's workshop. So let's get on to what's going on in the newly acquired property. And here are the men of the community. They've been here all day getting things together, getting all the supplies and things into the house for the renovation and remodeling of the newly acquired property. They've been working really hard. It's almost lunchtime. Although there are quite a few more things that need to be delivered, they've got the prep work cut out for them. Oh, I hear sounds like somebody's coming in the door downstairs. Let's see what's going on downstairs. The ladies are entering, bringing the food. Now, Grandma Bessie is with Marguerite and my assistant to bring the food. Marguerite smiles, and when Sadi sees her smile, my assistant's husband and Sadi quickly come over to help the women with the lunch basket. The ladies are in the kitchen giggling. The men are laughing, and Sadi is overwhelmed by Marguerite's beauty. Marguerite is blushing, but she's never liked a man before. Sadi is talking to the men because he would like to court her, but he doesn't know how to ask. The men advised him that he would have to get permission from her parents, and they told him not to ask her or say anything to her in front of Aunt Bess. As Marguerite and my assistant came out of the kitchen, Sadi waved at Marguerite, and Marguerite waved back. When Grandma Bess saw Sadi staring at Marguerite, Grandma Bess advised him that Marguerite is here to learn to sew, not to court. The men are consoling Sadi. The men told Sadi not to worry about Aunt Bess. They assured him they'd talk with her and her parents. Sadi's afraid that he won't be allowed to get to know her. As the rest of the men come down, they decide to move the table into the living room so there'll be more room for them to spread out and eat. As the rest of the men were enjoying their lunch, Sadi sat there thinking about Marguerite. For the rest of the day, all he could think about is how beautiful she was.